Alright, what's going on, big dogs? Welcome back to the BioShock series, guys. Sorry for the no uploads in the last 5 days here. Probably 6 by the time this video's out. But yeah, last time we left off, we had just become a big daddy. So now we have to escort our little sister. But I just wanted to kind of, again... I haven't uploaded in a few days. I don't know if you guys can still tell or not, but obviously I am not. I haven't been exactly feeling the best. I've been streaming a little bit and trying to just get something out there, I guess, but... Oh, God. This guy again. Frank, I still don't like you, man. You're kind of a douche. Anywho. Yeah, I just haven't been feeling good. I got a head cold. So it's not like the worst thing in the world, obviously. But... But still, it just kind of sucked. Alright, so anyways, we gotta defend our little sister here.
Even though they are physically free and they move together, Sucho's mental condition is 0% for their parents.
We have to protect her from these rapscallions. Leave her be. Dude, I'm so loud now. But yeah, I have not been feeling the greatest, so I'm really sorry if I'm not talking a ton in this video, guys. I really am gonna try. The last few videos also weren't exactly up to par with my standard, I guess. I just feel like I wasn't as interactive in those videos. I don't know. I really like myself when it comes to these videos.
Hurry, Mr. Bubbles.
Oh, she's done. Okay, come on then. Come on, let's go. I murdered everyone. Oh, I'm good on that. Angels are waiting for our kisses, huh? Oh, man. If I let her die, do I like start over, or do I just get a new girl? I also kind of gotta be honest, like, this game for me has gotten a lot more mediocre since I switched over to Big Daddy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long this episode is. I might end up just doing my review at the end of it here, so we'll see. Alright, let's go. I killed it. I don't think they were waiting for kisses, little girl, but you know what? Whatever keeps you satisfied, I guess. Who am I to judge, right? I also kind of wish, like, you could see, other than just, like, the camera that I have. I really wish you could tell that you're a big daddy, you know what I mean? Like, I hate that... I really don't like that. I can still see I'm just a normal dude. Just shoot me. Oh, it'll shoot the little girl, though. I'm here. Well, go do something about it. Anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this Big Daddy part is just really kind of dumbed the game down to less than what I liked it. I don't know. I don't really care for it. I really don't. I know I haven't been like playing as the Big Daddy very long, but just like the whole process and everything was really annoying. Really annoying, a lot of like searching, and then I was kind of expecting to actually be a Big Daddy. Like I kind of wish I got like the drill arm and stuff like that'd be really cool. You know, when they said I was turning into a Big Daddy, I kind of thought that's what was gonna happen, but no, I just am exactly the same, just with shittier vision. I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that way, but
Hurry! The harvesting will draw the attention of the splicer.
like I just stomp around more. And make noise. I guess. I don't know. I just feel like there was a lot of things I could have done with this, and they did none of them. They're just like, yeah, so you're gonna wear this freaking thing on your head, and it's gonna suck because, of course, it is. I'm not. You go ahead. I'm being fucking slow, little girl. I'm moving, lady. You're the one who's out here taking her sweet ass time.
Hurry, Mr. B. I can see.
See, like, I think it would be much more cool if I had like a charge ability with my drill, and I had to like, you know, I had a melee ability, or maybe it gave you the option to like choose between this guy and like the one with the grenade launcher and stuff like that. I think that would have been cool, but I mean, it's an older game. I think this came out in 2009, I think, right? And like, I understand that, but still, I don't know. Maybe I'm digging too much into it, but who knows? It's just mini. I'm already full. What? So you can experiment on everybody you possibly want with no repercussions whatsoever. But if you want to carry more than $500 in your wallet, tisk tisk.
Is nearby. You are reaching close now.
A payment nearby? What?
Dancing in the sky.
Bye.
There. You must use the needle of the little sister to pocket Adam. It is the only way to
The only way to defeat them. This is all I have left for upgrade, I guess. Oh.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here. Make sure you are ready to face it before moving on.
Yeah, I should probably actually make sure. Okay. So, he is a dude. So I'm assuming I should probably want the anti-perspirant rounds. Okay. We'll do armor piercing on these. I'll do electric on these. I just want to get this loaded up. I just want to have everything loaded up so we can just run in there. Take this guy down. Napalm on this guy. We'll just do normal. Okay. Take a few more things. Make sure I have enough ammo and everything. First aid, we're good on bolts and everything. So yeah, let's rock and roll. I think I'm gonna start out with this. And this. Let's get them. And then we will do our quote-unquote review of the game. And yeah, and then I'll also be sure to let you guys know what the next game in our series is going to be. So yeah.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than 2. You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Life ain't strictly business. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to kill you. Holy Lord, what happened to you? Okay. Green Atom from Fontaine.
Go! Go now! Hit him with the needle!
Ooh, how?
Come on now, kid. You want to get serious?
I take it you didn't appreciate that.
Need a minute. And I'm gonna cut you.
You're not doing it too well.
You think I'm alone in this world?
Holy Lord for Adam. Okay.
While I recharge.
Hooray, you're dead.
Good money, son. And this is what I get.
I got him, I got him, I got him.
I got more than enough moms to watch my back while I recharge.
Oh no.
This? I'm barely getting started.
Goodbye. Is that really it?
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now,
that it? Or is there now going to be another plot twist? Oh, no.
They offered you this city.
They're not ugly now. They're kind of ugly in the normal game, but this
And
is
you refused
okay
it.
now.
And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them.
See, and then I
Chance.
turned into a Big Daddy. Why do I have normal fucking hands,
A
dude?
chance to learn. To find love. To live. And
Yeah.
in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Alright. So that was BioShock, huh? Alright. Well, I knew this episode was going to be a little bit shorter. I knew we were pretty close to the ending. Like I said, I do really apologize for not getting any videos out for you guys the last couple of days. I've just been really sick, and I kind of figured this was going to be the last episode. I didn't think it was going to end that quickly. I thought that little sister part was going to be a little bit longer. And then I thought there was going to be one other part after that. At least in my mind, I was like, there's got to be one more little step before just going straight up to Fontaine, right? But anyways, that's not how it turned out. But like I did with the Ghostbuster series, this last episode is also going to kind of be like a review. So, what did I think of the game? For the most part, I was quite impressed. The gameplay itself was really, really clean, was really good. I know I'm not going to hold this against the game because after all the research I've done, after everything I've done to try to make the BioShock Remastered game work, it just stutters a lot of frame loss. I have a very strong computer, and it's not just me. There are people on the internet that I have seen, and at least as long as they're not lying, they have a way stronger computer than I do even, and they're still having the stuttering issues. They're still having the frame rate loss, things like that. It's just EA did not make the BioShock Remastered Edition extremely well optimized, to say the least. Anyways, so take that out of the equation. The part of the game from the beginning to the part where you become a Big Daddy is one of the most fun experiences I've actually had in a game. And this is actually the first game in the series, like I stated in the Ghostbuster series. I'd already played Ghostbusters. I'd played it years ago. I kind of knew what to expect. I'd already played the game a lot. I really enjoyed the game, and I knew I was going to enjoy it again. I have never played these BioShock games before. I think I have maybe an hour total in BioShock Infinite on my Steam account, and like 2 or 3 hours in BioShock 2. I dabbled with them way back when they went on sale after Infinite was released, which I believe was already all the way back in like 2014, 2015, somewhere in there. So yeah, but let's start again. Get on track. So, the gameplay felt really crisp. Again, other than we're going to take out the frame rate, we're just going to completely ignore that stuff. Alright, that's on EA's fault. So, again, ignore that. The whole game stuttering and everything. The gameplay felt good. The guns and the weapons, I kind of wish there would have been a recoil system. I know this game came out in 09, so that probably wasn't the popular thing at the time. And they also clearly wanted the game to be more tactical, more using the right weapon, the right ammo at the right time, which is really cool. The only thing that I really have against that is I've played through this game now, and I constantly switch the difficulties throughout the playthrough. Right away, we were on normal, we switched it into hard, and then we fell back to easy. And I just felt that they had all these systems in play, but you almost had to play it on normal or hard in order to actually get those systems full effect. Because on easy, as you saw at the end there, you can just mow through everything. It's not exactly hard in any way, shape, or form. The only one you're going to need is the shock. The shock ability. You're not going to really need to use anything else. Even on normal, you can kind of get through by just spraying and praying. Um, so I guess I would have liked to see the game actually implement those systems a little bit better. There were games out at the time that did implement systems like that, like needing to use certain weapons types and certain armor types or things like that to counteract the enemies in the game. That had already been done even way prior to this, so I really don't know what the whole point in adding in all these different plasmids and ammo types and guns if you can basically run through the game with the pistol and the shock on easy and normal. I'm not saying that you should. I think that does kind of take away some of the fun of the game, but still, I think they could have implemented that a little bit better. I just really wish it would have required me to do that more. And even on the hardest difficulty, I think we did episodes 4 and 5 on hard, and then I finally just said screw it because the difficulty jacks up ridiculously in this game. It kind of reminds me of like a Halo lasso run, if you guys know what that is. It's basically the hardest difficulty in Halo. Is legendary, and heroic is the difficulty before that. So it's like basically hard and then immortal if you want to look at it that way, or hard and then veteran if you're a Call of Duty player. And on this game, it seems like the normal mode feels pretty good to play through. You're going to die a few times, but once you learn the gist of the game, you're going to be okay. And then hard on this game just jumps like a whole 3 tiers, it feels like. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe it's just how they wanted the game to be. Maybe they wanted it to be really hard. But to me, it was just a little over the top. It was almost like I would have to just sit back and cower and then take them on one by one, and that's just not fun. You know, again, if you're going to make a game that has all these elements in it, at least give me the opportunity to use it. And that's one other thing I want to bring up is switching ammo types on hard difficulty is impossible. Now, I know I'm probably not the greatest player at this game ever, and there's a very dedicated fan base out there that probably understands exactly how to do it and all this other stuff. But even from videos I've watched now of people playing this game and, you know, me just kind of getting up to date on the lore and why the little sisters are where they are, I've been watching videos like that. Even in the gameplay I see from these people that are super into the game and probably playing it on or are clearly playing it on normal or hard, even they're kind of cowering back to switch ammo and then running out and only going for one enemy and then falling back and then going out and then going back and then going out. And it's just this never-ending cycle of no fun, really, is what it looks like. Which is why I really like games like Dead Space and things like that, because sure, the game is harder and challenging, but they don't exactly make it impossible, and they don't really make you change the way you play the game. They just make you think a little bit more on your feet, right? Like Halo, for instance, on their legendary mode, yes, you die faster, obviously. Yes, enemies have more health, obviously. But if you understand the maps and you know what's coming up, you can be ready for the situation ahead. You can equip a shotgun or find a sniper rifle and just know that you are ready for what's up ahead. Yes, you need to play a little more strategically, and you do need to play a little safer. You can't just run out. I'm not saying that's what this game should do, but I'm saying they probably could have implemented it a little bit better, because the whole switching ammo thing, if you want to just switch, say, to an electric type ammo so that you can take down a certain Big Daddy, you have to completely unload and reload the gun, which already takes forever. So you're gonna die in that time limit on harder difficulties. It's just kind of annoying. I know it's kind of falling back and like taking the time to do it, but I feel like it just slows the game down so much, it almost wouldn't be worth it. Like, this game already took me like 10 hours to get through, or 8 or 10 hours to get through. So it's already gonna, playing on hard would have added another hour to each episode. And all of it would have just been me editing all that out anyways, because it was me dying and having to go back, or me just doing boring repetitive combat over and over and over again. So the systems in the game themselves seem really, really good and seem really, really fun to use. Like, I loved all the plasmids. They were all really cool, and they were very interesting on how they worked. And they worked wonderfully, right? Like, the enraged one was really cool to me because they would just turn and start fighting their own players. But if you used it on them in some games, I'm not going to name games right now, but in some games, you would shoot somebody with a similar thing where it's supposed to, like, make them go berserk and turn and fight their own teammates. But sometimes if it's just that enemy there, they just turn and run away, basically. Or in this one, if you enrage them, they start doing more damage to you if they're by themselves, right? They wouldn't turn and fight their teammates or turn and run around and try to go find somebody. No, they get pissed and start coming after you, and they do more damage and move around a bit more. So I really like that. I like the optional boss fight with that crazy dude who just wants you to go around and get all those pictures of dead people. I love that you had the option to kill him to unlock that treasure chest if you wanted to. That was really cool. The plot twist was obviously extremely, extremely good. I thought that was super sick. It blew me away. Go back and watch the video. I was sitting there going, oh my god, no freaking way, because I didn't expect that. I hadn't played this game before. That was incredible, right? I had heard from friends that the plot twist in this game is incredible, and I always thought it was just like, oh, the moment Andrew Ryan started saying it, I thought he was the one controlling me the whole time, and him and Fontaine were the same guy, basically. But no, it goes to show you that this Fontaine dude has been doing this for years. And then, but yeah, so the game from, again, the start to where you become a Big Daddy to that mission, to me is a solid 8 out of 10. Again, those concepts could have been used a little differently, but it didn't take away from the fun or the lore aspect of the game. And the storytelling was really good. The plot twist was amazing. But then to the part where you actually have to become a Big Daddy, and after that is like a 5 out of 10 for me. It's just another shooter is really all it becomes. I don't like that I can't see that I've clearly become a Big Daddy. I don't like that, again, I became a Big Daddy and I don't get any of the powers of being a Big Daddy, other than the fact that my vision is now halved. Like, I sound like one, and apparently smell like one, and I'm supposed to look like one, but I'm still carrying around my guns and using them two-handed. I still have my plasmids, and that wasn't the point, right? These Big Daddies were these big hulking creatures with a freaking drill arm, or they had like a grenade launcher that they carried around, and, you know, they have on this whole body suit, and you clearly see when you pick it up that they have gloves on and stuff like that. Like, why did I just become like that, or why didn't I get the option, at least, to kind of pick which type of Big Daddy I wanted to be? I think that would have been fun. I think it would have made it for an interesting boss fight at the end, instead of just, you know, like, maybe I would have had to, like, wear him down and then charge into him as a Big Daddy, or hit him with a grenade launcher shot to knock him over and then run up to him, and then, like, have one of the little girls come and stab him with their atom drill thing, their atom, like, needle. I think that would have been cool. I think that would have been a way better way to implement it. Again, I don't want to knock it too much. This is an older game. It came out in 2009. We all know that. Everyone watching this, I'm sure, also knows that. So, but overall, game is a solid, I would say, 7.5 out of 10. If I had to put it on just my scale, I would say it's a solid 7.5 out of 10. Very, very enjoyable. Very fun to just sit down and play. Like, I genuinely, like, whenever I take the time to sit down and just play this game, I actually have a really good time. The ending wasn't bad by any means. I do want to just preface that before we end the video. The ending wasn't bad. Like, the Big Daddy part wasn't bad. It's not something that I'm, like, upset about and I'm just going to be like, oh, why did they messed up my favorite game ever? No. The game was really good. That last part was still fun. I just think there was ways they could have done it a little better. So by no means am I saying this game is bad. I just want to clarify that. This game is really good. I had a lot of fun playing it, and this is definitely something I would recommend to people looking for just a fun solo experience in a game, right? So, yeah, but that is the BioShock series, guys. Solid 7.5 out of 10. Super fun. Plot twist was amazing. Gunplay felt good. The plasmids feel great. It's all interesting. The lore behind this game is super, super deep and is super interesting to actually sit and learn about. I know I can go into, like, the additional content or whatever and read some of those videos or watch some of those director's cut videos and stuff like that, those golden tapes that we found. So I'm really excited to see to sit back and kind of watch some of those and learn a bit more about the game, because from what I've just watched and learned on YouTube and stuff like that, the game is super, super detailed. Actually, there's a lot of lore out there about it, so I'm really excited. But yeah, so the next game in our series, by the way. So again, BioShock, 7.5 out of 10. That is my final rating for it. Anyways, next series is going to be the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign, the new one, 2022. So that is going to be the next game that we're going to be playing. And then I also plan on playing High on Life in the near future. So my plan for now is to do, again, I'm going to do Modern Warfare 2 because I already have it installed and I'm lazy and don't want to install High on Life right now. But then High on Life will be next. And then after that, I'm thinking of just finishing off the BioShock series. So we'll do BioShock 2, BioShock Infinite, and then I'm going to swing into the Call of Duty series. So I have World at War, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, the Modern Warfare games, so 1, 2, and 3. A lot of those games, and then we'll continue on as need be. So Black Ops 4 later down the road. I don't own all of the Call of Duties on PC, so we'll see how far we get into that series before we switch to another series. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's really all I got for you. I hope I didn't upset anybody really too much. I hope people can at least kind of give me some detail down below on maybe I'm misinterpreting something, maybe I'm missing the point in certain aspects of the game. Be free to let me know down below. But yeah, don't feel... but yeah, so thank you guys all for enjoying the series. The channel's been kind of going up and down over the last month, just because of how I've switched my content from New World content over to just playing games and having fun. One last thing before we end this video too, by the way, I do want to I do want to continue doing some of my old, I did like just rant videos on things I was upset about, and I would just have, it would just be commentating over gameplay in the background. I just really enjoyed doing that type of content, and I kind of would like to keep doing that kind of stuff. But I'm somebody who's not just gonna comment on something if I don't exactly know 100% what's going on. So I'm not gonna like find some YouTube drama and comment on that because I really don't care. I'll just comment on things that are bugging me in the gaming industry, things like that. But so that might be the next video, is kind of just a rant that I want to get out of my chest. So, but anyways, guys, I really appreciate everybody for sticking around, enjoying not only the Ghostbusters series, but this series as well. I know this one took a little longer than we were hoping for, but holidays came about. I've been sick. It's been a mess. Thank you guys for sticking through it. Thank you guys for staying tuned. And thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have brought this series. I really appreciate every like, dislike, comment. Everything like that lets me know what I can do better. And it all means a ton to the channel. So, again, thank you guys. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night, guys.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me.